Yeah. Don't go away.
I got a meeting at 22, so I gotta go.
Yeah, sure you do.
I do.
Yeah.
But that's why I say I'm.
So what happened?
I got my mask on.
What happened?
I gotta get my mask on.
Mask on? Why? You never had your mask on when you were enjoying your little hobby.
What's that? Because I'm standing social distanced. If it was just the OG, I'd be okay with no mask.
There was no social distance when you were.
Why are you like that?
Because I'm against it. I'm
Why are
trying
you
to help
like
you.
that? You're so mean to me.
I'm trying to help you.
Are you recording now?
Of course, I always been.
What's going on?
So you tell me. They announced no spraying, just for NB Power.
What? No. No.
We. That's all the media talks about. Is
I don't know
no
what you're
spraying
talking
NB
about.
Power. And they,
Oh, you mean the committee recommendations?
yeah, you must have been there.
I was there.
Remember when
Yeah,
J.D.
no.
Irving came here?
Yeah, I do.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
You do remember that? Okay.
I do.
People are stressed out lately. So
I'm not stressed out.
yesterday the report came out.
Yeah, it was a pretty good report. We
Yeah,
got
just NB Power.
well. No, the whole thing. There was the big one there, and I'll tell you, this is what every party agreed on. Like that's what really blew me away, Charles. You'd have went sideways if you were up there in that meeting. Every party was agreeing on everything that we were putting together because, we were saying, okay, if we're talking about spraying in agriculture, we got to get some more information on that because we need to dig into that. If we're talking about spraying on Crown land, I said, okay, but if we stop that, what do we do when the clear cuts increase? Okay, well, nobody wants that. So we had to do a cost-benefit analysis on that. We got to find out how much conservation land we lose if we stop spraying. So that has to be done. That was in the recommendations. We all agree. What's the cost to conservation if we do this? Stuff about setbacks and waterways. I mean, we've already done some good stuff with banning any
And there were
herbicide.
only recommendations.
They're only recommendations, and they're spread out over a bunch of different departments. But there's a chunk of them that are sitting there with me, for sure. But there's a lot of them I'm looking at, and I'm thinking, yeah.
With you or with your boss?
What's that?
With you or with your boss?
I'll tell you this right now. You go talk to Blaine Higgs, he'll tell you that I know more about that department than anybody else.
Oh, we know that.
So
yeah, what does Blaine Hayes know about forest?
Listen, that man can teach me a lot in a bunch of different areas, but not forestry. I know that file so good, so well, and so that's why it was good that I really appreciated being there. And I'll tell you what, having Liberals, having the Green Party, having the People's Alliance, and having us all sit there and say, okay, we got a real issue here. How are we going to tear this apart? I have never been in committee meetings where there was so much collaboration. So I think there's going to be some good stuff come out of that, for sure. I mean, you can't have four parties sit there and agree for a week on so many things without having something positive come out of it.
But it's up to your boss.
No, I'll be writing those. I'll be taking the recommendations and talking about the implementation.
So if they say, he said, no, we're going to go with what Mr. J.D. Irving told me when he came here, will you resign your post and say, no, I'm going to become a backbencher? Then you get a cut in pay.
What's that?
Will you resign, go back as a backbencher, then you'll get a cut in pay.
I took a cut in pay to come and take the job. So
oh, you did?
I don't mind.
You did?
My pay doesn't matter to me. And
that's another story.
I don't worry about that. But no, I mean, everything as it relates to recommendations around forestry, anything in DNR, like I've made them and brought them forward, and we've been very fortunate that, between myself or the staff, we've had our act together. And really, that's what Higgs says to me. Make sure you know your stuff.
Your staff? What do you mean, those bureaucrats?
There's some really good folks up there.
Well, forget. They call you the temporary.
I'm gone. I tell them. Don't get used to me. I'm going to be gone.
Yeah, you'll be gone.
Do you realize, though, that I've been in the job of Minister of Natural Resources longer than anybody since Bernard Lord?
Really?
Yeah, because the government's all kept flipping, right?
And it hasn't been a cabinet shuffle.
Nope. I could come here tomorrow and there could be a shuffle. Yeah, for sure. So.
But then why will you get rid of you if you know that file inside out? Maybe you know too much.
There could be, right? That decision's made at a higher level than me. All I do is make sure that I at least feel like I'm showing that I warrant having the job or keeping the job. So, it's my boy.
Look at that. He's falling asleep. You don't know if it's bullshit or true.
No, you see, when he's calm, relaxed, and you got to trust dogs more than people. He's looking there saying, trust Mike.